what I love most about this time of year. The change in temperature is nice because you start to wear different clothes. You've got a gilet on, jumper rather than just vests all the time. It's quite nice. I can start wearing my woolly jumpers again. But it's actually the colours as well, you know. The colours in autumn are just...
I just stabbed myself in the neck with a stick.
So we're up Canal Hill today. I want to start the vlog at this bit because it's just after the steep bit and we're both out of breath. It's hard to talk.
For once we're short of words, or short of breath for words.
Dogs are fine though.
They can go all day, those things, right?
We've been discussing a few things today. Mainly, when it comes to doing our videos, we often just draw inspiration from our everyday lives. From what we do on a day-to-day basis, so whether it be in the personal training world or indeed our online coaching via the Kilted coaches. And you know, ideas for workouts come from programs we've designed for clients. And the mindset lessons will often come from, you know, little problems that we're helping clients through, and it inspires a thought process or something that you've read you know, months ago, or watched videos on years ago. So we're kind of discussing where we're going to go with this one. Today we're bringing you an extra special message, bit of a philosophy, not just about coaching itself, but maybe people in your life too.
So we're down, well, behind us is Perth Harbour. We were kind of hoping there was going to be a ship there, so I could say, "You sunk my battleship."
But certainly a ship going past would add to this analogy that we're going to use here now. First of all, get off the bat that this is not our analogy. This is actually a guy called Jesse Elder. We'll tag his video in the description. And Jesse, if you ever watch this, how we doing? I believe he's from Austin, Texas. If I got that wrong, I do apologise. So Jesse has got this amazing analogy that I absolutely loved. And it's all about the lighthouse and the tugboat. And the way it goes,
Gotta wait for the tractor to pass. As the farmer was rubbernecking us.
so the analogy goes, are you looking, or he describes it in a slightly different way than I'm going to describe it, but it's the same thing. Are you looking for a lighthouse or a tugboat? Now you get boats trying to come into harbour all the time, and they have to negotiate along the way, the banks, the rocky ground, the shallow parts. They need to know the way.
Now, in some cases, just shining a light will reveal enough of a path for the ship to make it in. The particular captain of that ship might be like, "Yep, I can see the way, I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling good, I'm going to follow the instructions where the light's shining, boom, I know where I'm going, happy days."
And this ultimately then comes back to somebody making their own decisions. You know, you just need to know the way, and then you can make your own decisions as to where you go. Unfortunately, a lot of people constantly look for a tugboat. Now what the tugboat does is that goes out into the sea, it attaches itself to the boat, and it just drags it to shore. The tugboat knows the way, and it basically says to the captain of the ship, "You don't have to worry about a thing. I am just going to take you all the way into shore." Now, that might sound like a good idea, but what it's doing is it's stopping you from learning life skills. It's stopping you from learning the way to the shore. Now, the shore, in this analogy, is your goal. Now, in our world, that's weight loss. Now, for your weight loss goals, we don't want to drag you into shore to take your hand and take you every step of the way. We want you to make your own decisions. We want you to learn the way yourself. Now, for us, that means being a lighthouse.
But there are situations where we have to be a lighthouse and a tugboat. Now let's just say this person was slightly off course initially, or had gone off course. We can use a bit of the tugboat, get them back on course, back within the light, and then the person's like, "Ah, I know where I'm going now, happy days."
So for us, this comes down to maybe a little bit more of a personal touch now and again. So generally speaking, we make YouTube videos, we try and coach as many people across the world as we possibly can. But every now and again we do see people who are in trouble who are heading towards rocky ground, and for us that means jumping on a quick call, sending a bit more of a personal message, just making sure that they are not going to go too far off course. But as soon as they're back on course, we let them go. We just turn straight back into the lighthouse and we light the way.
Now the great thing about learning through Lighthouse, if you like, is that if you always relied on the tugboat, as Stephen said, you would never learn. Now what if you came into that harbour on your own and the tugboat wasn't there? Then suddenly you think, oh no, I can't do it, tugboat's not there, I know the lighthouse is there, but I need the tugboat, and you rely on it. So that's why you've got to learn. So even the tugboat, to make a couple of corrections, follow the lighthouse. That next time you come in, whatever that goal, you know you can do this, you've got this.
And you know the beautiful thing about this is that once you have made your own decisions and you've learned the way, you can be the lighthouse for somebody else. You can even be the tugboat when necessary. So our point here is if you are guilty of always looking for the tugboat, now it doesn't have to be weight loss, it could be other aspects of your life too, but for weight loss, are you looking for the tugboat? Are you looking for somebody to take your hand and take you every step of the way? Or are you going to accept the lighthouse and find your own way?
You sunk my battleship.
So,
no shit.
So once again, this analogy came from Jesse Elder, amazing guy. We'll link his YouTube channel, we'll link this specific video, and worth checking out.